So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again after a resounding, I say resounding, it wasn't resounding, 3-0 victory last night. We got Manchester City in the next round of the Cup. This is as much happiness as you're getting out of me, by the way. Do smash the likes up. Big up to everyone who's subscribing. Touching distance to 75k. It's hit 75k about 4 times and then drop back down. Keep subscribing. Subscribe to the second channel. And also, make sure you come and check out the watch along tonight. I will be doing a watch along on the second channel for the Newcastle game. I'm on with Terry Flewers at 3:30 this afternoon UK time. Back on here with Rants at 5 p.m. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Lots of work. I'm going live with, well, I'm going to record with Troops after I finish this on his channel. But that's enough of the formalities. Smash the likes up, share the content, leave your donations down below. I'll reply to all of you. We see last night, before the Arsenal game, that Chelsea, yes, Chelsea, not Manchester United, one of the biggest clubs on the planet, have been arguably still the biggest club on the planet. You could make a case for that, but I'm not going to. That's none of my business. Arsenal and Manchester United registered their interest. Oh, we tried to get João Felix, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 Chelsea. Now, scrolling through social media since the game finished last night, you've got all of these numpty bot accounts that have all got hundreds of thousands of followers that all actually tweet like bots. We all know who they are. They're all weirdos, absolute weirdos. Now trying to make a case of, oh, well, it's too much money. We've got bigger fish to fry. He wouldn't fit in our system anyway. He's trash at Atletico. He doesn't score many goals. He's lazy off the ball. Blah, 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 blah. Get in the bin, you absolute drips. You lot, all of them people, yeah, I swear they're on the payroll of the football club, because the only way that these people get any traction is by gnawing off everything the club does. It drives me insane. So, it's not your money, so why do you care how much it is? Number two, we are one of the biggest clubs on the planet. And for the sake of a couple of million quid, we decided, nah, we don't want Jalfi. What do we want him for? He walks straight in the starting 11. What do we want him for? We don't want him. We'll just keep Eddie up. Oh, Eddie, yeah, he scored twice last night. Yeah, scored twice last night. He scored 4 in 3 games. Yeah, cheers, guys. Yeah, cheers. What do we want João Felix for? It's too much money. Well, it then emerges today, literally, Fabrizio has tweeted this. As I record this, it's 1:45 in the afternoon. So he put this out nearly 2 hours ago. Chelsea are now expected to close in on João Felix in the next 48 hours. Final details of the agreement with Atletico Madrid are being finalized. All parties ready to prepare documents and get it signed. Full package. Yes, the full package. Yeah, 11 million, salary covered by Chelsea. Cool. So his salary, reportedly by Top Gooner bots, is apparently 275 grand a week, right? 4.5 months he's going to be at Chelsea for. So let's work this out real quick. 275, 4 months, let's say 20 weeks times 20, 5.5 mil. That's about 10 million in pounds. So it's going to cost about 15.5 million quid. Are you telling me, right, real talk, are you telling me that we have decided not to sign João Felix for 4.5, 5 months, whatever it is, 20 weeks, because we didn't want to pay 15.5 million? Excuse me? This guy here is one of the best young prospects in world football. And we're deciding not to go and sign him and letting him waltz off down to Chelsea, who was sat 10th in the table, because of a couple of quid. This club's dusted. I've been telling people, yeah, this club has got no ambition whatsoever. If it had ambition, he would have been here on the 1st of January. Instead, these now same bot accounts are all now, oh, let's sign Mudryk. Let's sign a 22-year-old nobody from the Ukrainian league that's played 29 league games in his life. Let's pay 75 million and pay him 150 grand a week, which will work out over 100 million over 4 years. But that's a good deal, according to our tapped fan base. That's a great deal. They've never watched him play, and we're going to bust out over 100 million quid on the deal for the salary and for the fee. But that's a good deal. This guy, on the other hand, has won a title at Atletico, walks straight into the first team, instantly makes us better. This Mudryk character has not kicked a ball since the 23rd of November. Yes, 23rd of November. That was the last time Shakhtar had a game. The next game is on the 28th of February. So let's assume we sign him and he gets here by, I don't know, by the time we play Manchester City in the League Cup, which is, ironically, the 28th of January, 1 month before he should have played. December, January, 2 months without football. Furthermore, he doesn't walk into the first 11 because Martinelli ain't getting dropped anytime soon. So then I hear you cry, oh, but what if we put Martinelli up front? Oh, no, we can't do that because Eddie's in fine form, according to our lot. He scored 4 in 3. What if he bags against Tottenham? What if he bags against United? Are you now taking him out the team and putting Martinelli up front to put this Mudryk guy at left wing? This makes no sense. Furthermore, yeah, I genuinely don't care how much the money is, right? But when you're looking at 100 million all in for one player who's 22, plays in a dead league, not even played 30 league games in that dead league, and has been dubbed the Ukrainian Neymar. Neymar was in the Ballon d'Or top 10 when he was 19. This kid's 22 and not even played 30 league games. If he was that good, they'd be queuing up for him like they did with Endrick. It makes no sense. That 100 million could be used on 3 players. Zaha or Trossard. They're both in the last 6 months of their deal. Zaha can play up front. He can play right wing. He can play left wing. He's 30 years old. You whack him on a 2-year contract. 20 million quid. There you go, Palace. Furthermore, you could swap Eddie and Ketia, and he goes the other way. Hello, Paddy. It's Edu. Do you remember me? We played in the same team together, yeah? When we were going invincible, when we were winning trophies. Come on. How hard is it? If you don't want him, get Trossard. But let's say 20 million quid. 20 million quid. Gosh, you've still got 80. Yeah, okay, cool. You've got to factor in wages for these players. But 75 mil is what we're going to pay for this Mudryk. 75 mil. Take off 25 mil for Zaha. There's 50 mil left. 50 mil left, yeah? Cool. Okay, well, let's go and get him for 15 million. That leaves 35 mil. You're telling me we can't go and get a DM for 35 mil? We were pissing around on deadline day, bidding 20 mil, 22, 22 and 1, 22 and 2, 22 and 4, 22 and 5, 26 and 2, yeah, for Douglas Luiz. What's happened to Douglas Luiz, Edu? Don't you want him anymore? Was that just our will appease the fan base on deadline? We tried. I'm fucking sick. This football club, man, we are top of the table. How are you penny pinching? How are you penny pinching? And not only that, you're penny pinching to then go and blow your whole load on a kid who may or may not be good. It makes no sense. We could literally fix 3 positions with the money we're about to waste on that geezer. Yes, it's not my money. I genuinely don't care. It could cost 7 billion quid for all I care. The point is, it's one signing, which will probably be our only signing. Instead, we could take all of that money and plug 3 different gaps. So when our manager, who, by the way, well done to him, he's overachieved this season, and I can't stand the guy. I don't rate him. I still ain't convinced by him, but he has overachieved this season. We're top of the table by 5 points over Manchester City with that squad. And when he looks at his bench and he sees Cedric, Rob Holding, Marquinhos, like, come on. Tomiyasu, okay, cool. We can maybe say he's half decent. Fabio Vieira, okay. Oh, he got 2 assists last night. Watched the game. He was shocking. Yeah, unbelievable. When he looks at that bench, Smith Rowe's now back on it. Cool. But El Neni, well done. I thought he was man of the match last night. He can look at that bench and say, Wilf, warm up, mate. Yep, come on. Yep, you, boy, come here. Yep, you warm up as well. Douglas Luiz, Caicedo, whoever it could be, should be, maybe. Instead, looking at the bench going, don't fancy you against Newcastle, mate. It is absolutely baffling. Yeah. And I'm telling you now, that kid, if we sign him, which it looks like we're going to, he better hit the ground running. Yeah. I remember how everyone went on with Nicola Pepe. Trust me, I'm coming with that energy. I'm coming with that energy. Yeah, everyone was on Pepe from the minute he got here. Pepe played in a better league and ripped up a better league than this kid's done. And this kid ain't even ripping up the better league, the worst league. Ain't even ripping it up. He's not even ripping it up. Let's hope he gets the ground running. It's an absolute farce that this geezer, Felix, is going to Chelsea. No disrespect to Chelsea. They are a bigger football club than us. I don't care if people want to cry about it. They're bigger financially. They're bigger globally. They've got a bigger fan base. They win more trophies than us. In the last 20 years, especially 25, 26 years, they've won more than us. Pre-Abramovich, they were winning as well, by the way. So yeah, cool, they're a big football club. They're 10th. They're 10th. We're top of the table. And for the sake of a couple of million quid, we've let him go to Chelsea. Absolute disgrace. And by the way, what has Edu been doing since September? What has he actually done? Do you remember when they all had their photo taken? I think Cecil from AFTV was there. Oh, look, I'm in Florida. And it was with all the hierarchy. 6 weeks that World Cup was on. So what have they been doing? We are now on the 10th of January at 10 to 2 in the afternoon, Spanish time. And we still haven't signed anybody. We are top of the table. Let that sink in. Edu is a disgrace. And I'll tell you something, yeah? If we only sign this Mudryk, this absolute nobody from Ukraine that everyone fancies. Oh, he's got a nice haircut. Oh, he's got a nice tattoo about Jesus on his neck. Oh, yes, he runs at 100 miles an hour. Oh, he's got nice drip. Oh, yes, let's go and blow 100 million on him instead of paying for 3 players that help us win the title. Absolute losers. I'm out of here. I'll be back later with Terry, R3. Then I'm back on here at 5 with Rants. And then I'm doing a watch-along later this evening on the second channel. Leave your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts and feelings on all of this. And make sure you subscribe to the second channel. Leave your donations down below as well. Absolutely fuming. This club is backwards. Adios, amigos. Edu fuera.